I can remember driving up the cemetery after burying my first wife, Cindy, and thinking to myself, man, I am glad that chapter is over. It is time to move on and build a new life. And I actually thought it was that simple. I knew what grief was, but I did not think it applied to me because in my mind, grieving was weak people laying on the couch crying their head off while the fucking strong people like me got on with, getting the things done that needed to get done. And since I was a strong person, I didn't need to grieve. However, turns out I did. I didn't find out until about 5 years later, though. What I did do was I drank my face off for 4 years after Cindy's death. I was a full-on addict. I drank, I lied about it, I hid it, I rationalized it, I drank to excess. I went out for lunch, for beers at lunch. I got so shit-faced at a friend's house that I pissed all over their futon and had to buy them one new one for $700. Like, dear friends, like there was humiliation, there was shame. But what I never did was make the connection between the pain that I was in, because I didn't think I was in pain, but I never made the connection between the pain that I was in and the drinking that I was doing to suppress it. And it was not until I stopped, maybe four and a half years after Cindy's death, and I gave myself the space I needed, that I started thinking about her more. And I started getting very sad as I thought back to those memories. I started getting a lot of anxiety. I visited her grave more often. I wrote about her. And I remember thinking, like, I don't know what is happening to me. And I asked my beautiful, amazing current wife, Tanya, and I said, do you find it weird that I'm spending all this time thinking and talking and writing about my dead ex-wife, or my dead first wife? And she said, no, dummy, you're grieving. And I remember thinking, wow, grieving. And what that allowing myself to grieve has done has actually made me stronger. It has actually made me more resilient. It has actually allowed me to have a sense of peace, to look back at Cindy's impact on my life from a positive lens, just rather than looking at the pain and the negativity. It's made me a better human being. It's allowed me to serve others. And ultimately what it has allowed me to do is navigate Chloe's death, even though it's very, very early, to navigate Chloe's death with more presence and awareness and emotional intelligence and an ability to ask for help. You need to grieve.